making the charts, beg for it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times when we put our music, to get heard, but the charts itself are literally begging for her appearance and begging for her music. So let's give a huge DMV worldwide global WINDC Cool with Carter welcome to none other than Miss Emma G. Give it up like we love her. Give it up like we love her. What I'm talking about.
Damn.
Early. Yeah, it's love. It's love. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is love. No question.
It's amazing. My heart's beating to the music.
Oh
to be here,
my
Carter.
God.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about, yo.
What a delivery. What an introduction. I didn't even, I can't top that. That's done. We out. We out. We good.
We good. Yo, we got Miss Emma G in the studio with us today, man. Emma, what's up, baby?
It's been a couple of months. Yeah, before. I mean, I've just spent the last 2 months pretty much on the road, in the air, in another country,
right.
Touring and releasing my new album, Taking Flight, which I've just sold my 100th copy of, which I'm super excited about. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And now, we got back into DC at the end of, the 8th of October, and it's just been grinding since. I've been doing shows all over the place.
Word.
I'm about to do my birthday show because I become an adult soon, which I'm really excited about.
There you go.
So I'll be doing a birthday show to celebrate that, and on the same night I'll be releasing the video clip for my new single "Sold," which features Tony B and a whole bunch of wonderful, empowering human beings in the DMV. So it's gonna be. It's been. It's been a
For
thing.
those of y'all that don't get an opportunity to see what I see right now, this young lady is fine. It's nothing like a fine woman with an accent.
Tune into my live because I have her live.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, to show y'all.
You agree? Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you. Good gracious.
It's the lipstick and
this
my.
Is you, girl.
I mean, thank you. I shower regularly.
Hey.
The skin regime is.
Bro, you understand?
You have to.
She is
hygiene is happiness.
Super
gorgeous.
Fine. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
I would just love to be a tattoo on your arm, girl.
You know what?
I mean, I'm getting a collection.
I'm
I'm working on the tattoos. I'm working on the tattoos.
No more me on there, my grace. All right. Now that the lust portion is over, where's my water?
Be calm.
I can't. This is the cool
Cool
Carter
down,
show.
Carter.
I can't. she got me hot like Scott.
Oh,
She got me hot like Scott. Yeah, there.
go in.
Woo! Lord. Hey, look, we had that in here.
I found the brakes off.
No.
She said, no. Emma G, she got this, you got the new thing, man, Taking Flight.
Yeah.
Let me ask you though, before we get too deep into Taking Flight, out of all the things that you could have done, you traveled, internationally. You experienced a lot of different cultures. You experienced a lot of different lifestyles. You're a very intelligent young lady. Out of all the things that you could have done, and life is not over for you. But what made you really step so far out into this realm of music?
Right. So that's a bit of a, because I've done some shit. Let's be real for a minute. So, and by that I mean I'm a CrossFitter. I do Krav Maga. I was a youth worker for the YMCA for 4 years. I was a university music teacher at an Indigenous teaching practices school in New Zealand called Te Wānanga. I studied to become a mechanic. Didn't become a mechanic because music's where my passion is. I've been a shoe salesman. I've been a health and beauty person. I've been a union activist. I've been a political activist.
You sound like me.
Did it all.
I have done the
sound like-
things,
yeah.
but I mean, the my soul, my blood, my everything has been always been music.
Yeah.
Music has been the thing that I've always written about. So everything, every experience I've had, every job that I've had has always come back to music.
Word.
So and I started writing music when I was 5. With a really cool song called "School Is Cool" because I am
School
that
is
gangster.
cool.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Education is life. No.
She said, I'm that gangster.
I am.
Yeah, there you
Totally
go.
in the British accent, whatever.
Oh my God,
you
yes,
know.
you do, girl.
So, but yeah, it's actually Kiwi, just so you know, not British,
That's
right?
all right. That's all right. I'll take it, baby.
So,
I don't know how far. I don't know. We're gonna
is
get
that
to
ice
this
bucket
interview.
still on
I
its
ain't
way?
gonna lie to you.
Are y'all right?
Water, please. Somebody give me some water.
I'm so embarrassed for him.
Oh my God. If you look.
He's sitting over there fanning himself.
My CD is not a fan. What are you doing?
It's all right. I'm gonna hold it tight. All right. So go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, but like I said, like music has always been my lifeline. So things happened in 2014, 2015. I won New Zealander of the Year Local Hero Award. I was an ambassador for Tough Mudder, and my old band Static Era, reached the charts in New Zealand. And I was like, right, I need to progress and challenge myself and do more to grow more.
Yeah.
So since I'm a New Zealand and an American citizen, I decided I'd move here and ended up in DC by accident. I'm not gonna lie, but it's the best freaking accident I've ever had.
Yeah.
So, the last 2 years have been a bit of a whirlwind, but yeah.
You're
It's cool.
doing it though. You're doing it though. I'm telling you, for those that are listening, I saw this young lady perform, man, and it just blew my mind. I mean, I love my rappers, I love my singers, and so on and so forth. But you pulled out the guitar.
I did pull on the guitar.
Yeah, like that was. I'm a sucker for a woman playing guitar, and that was my first time ever seeing you perform. I've never laid eyes on you before. Mind you, I was just out there to support and lend a helping hand. But seeing you perform was totally remarkable, and I had to make some type of contact with you. Taking Flight. Tell us about Taking Flight. Where were you when you first thought of this idea of the song, and what was going through your mind, body, and spirit as you start to write?
So the album Taking Flight is a tribute. It's not a song. It's just a tribute to both my producer Flight Boy and also to the fact that I flew to America from New Zealand. So I mean, the name of the album kind of came as an afterthought, but as a tribute to what has gotten me to this point in my career. However, the entire album kind of grew from so I work as a street performer predominantly here in the DMV.
Nice.
And that's how I make a lot of my connections, a lot of my friends, and a lot of the contacts that I have now. And one day this hip hop artist by the name of Tony B hit me up and was like, yo, we need to work together. And I pawned him off until I was like, okay, I need to stop being a cow and and like, let's just do this. So we set a date, and 2 days before we hit the studio, an A&R representative from a really reputable label in LA hit me up and said that he wanted to sign me, and we'd been talking for months, but it came to light on this Thursday that the only way that I was ever going to sign to his label was going to be if I provided him with naked pictures.
What?
Yeah. So I, being the strong take no shit kind of gangster chick that I am.
Yeah.
Word.
Claim it. Claim it.
I mean, that's what the G stands for, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm a little gangster.
So I just,
G, that gangster.
yes, it works, I tell you. So I just, I mean, this song poured out of me the next day on the train, and I called up Tony. I was like, yo, are you cool with this feminist anthem? And he said, yep, I'm on board. So we hit the studio, and I established a really beautiful relationship with Flight Boy from the get-go, and turned around to him and said, I want you to make my album with me. And he's been wonderful. So yeah, it's been like this year-long process of writing, of, growing as an artist, of figuring out what my sound is, because again, I was in a hard rock band for 5 years. This is a completely different side of me, and it's a different side from what you saw when we first met at the event. That it's more than just me and my guitar. I now have a bit of soul, a bit of pop, a bit of edge to what I do now, so it's cool. I'm really happy with it.
Let me tell you, it's totally phenomenal, man. And it's refreshing at the same time. We do see a lot of male artists out there doing their thing, but it's just something, it does something to me when I see women performing on the same stage, because, to be honest, there was such a gap between, what women can and should do, and, you stay in your place or you stay in your lane and let the guys have free range of whatever they want to do. It was just really refreshing to see you take the same stage as the guys, go just as hard, and just own it. Like, you owned your moment, and I think for me, to see you hold your head up, like I said, I thought you really handled that, like, on a superb note. You really killed it.
On a superb note? Ha.
Yeah. A superb note. Indeed. WINDC Radio, man, we got Emma G right here. Emma G, the gangster.
Right.
You hear me? Hey.
Respect. Put some respect
on her name. You did. WINDC Radio, man, we going to be right back with you, man. Hold your dial. Don't go nowhere. Stay tight.